G'day guys, Klint here for dropshipdownunder.com.au. Today I'm going to be talking about 3 options that you have for negotiating with potential suppliers, potential dropshipping suppliers, ones that don't advertise that they dropship. And I'll throw in a bonus as well for people who are a little bit more advanced and have already got their stores and everything up. So that's with that, let's rip in. But just before we do, if you're loving the content, guys, make sure you give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell notification so you don't miss any of our content. We're busting out videos every week, so be sure to do that. And with that, let's rip in. Righto guys, so option number 1 is obviously just get on the phone, always ring, right? You send an opening salvo via email, so you've sort of touch base with them. But it's really leading up to a call, right? So always call, but I'll go into that, in other videos. But negotiation tip number 1 is just to basically say, straight up dropshipping, explain your business model, dropshipping. And then, number 1 is just ask them if they're happy to dropship for you. Basically, you place the order, they pick, they pack, they ship directly to your customer. Dropshipping 101. Okay, number 1 is obviously try and just bring them around to your way of thinking, as far as just sending out single products for you. Right, dropshipping 101. Number 2 is you organize the shipping, and this will happen a bit because they don't want to organize everything for you. They just want to ship out pallets of gear, usually these big wholesalers. I'm not talking about AliExpress type dropshippers who are all geared up for it. I'm talking about signing up real brands, real what we call gold suppliers, ones that you're seeing in your premium brands, premium quality gear, stuff that not everybody's dropshipping. Okay, so this is what this is for. But you organize your own shipping. So you order, they pick and pack, and you send out a courier to pick it up and take it to your customer. Okay. That will often they'll say, yeah, we don't want to organize shipping for one item, blah, 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 right? So this is your go-to, right? So you start at the top with, this is what I want to do. I want to do some drop shipping. Are you interested in working with us? And they say, no, we're not in. There'll be lots of little negotiations that will go in all in between this, but you have to be flexible and then go down these levels, okay? So 1 is obviously just asking them if they're going to happy up, straight up drop shipping. Yes, no, whatever. Number 2 is, organize your own shipping. Offer to organize your own shipping. You're gonna pay in advance. All they have to do is pick and pack, leave it at the office or dispatch, and you'll send it in a courier to pick it up and send it directly to your customer. Okay, still drop shipping, few more moving parts, but if you can lock in a supplier, if you have to do a little bit excellent supplier, one that nobody else is selling, a lot of people are out there doing these, price match war drop shipping, and it's not how it's done, guys, but I won't go into it in this video. If you've got gold suppliers, there won't be many drop shippers selling this gear because they don't know how to sign them, they don't know how to negotiate with these suppliers, and generally they're lazy. Simple. They don't want to ring. They don't want to do the legwork. They don't want to do the hard work. They don't want to do the 20, 30, 40 phone calls it takes to lock in a really gold supplier. And that's what it will take, guys. So, again, I've talked about that in other videos. So I'm talking about negotiation tips. Offer to organize the shipping yourself, right? Number 3 is sometimes I'll say, no, we can only send it to your office, your warehouse, whatever. Okay, that's very, very common, right? They won't let a courier come because they've got their systems in place, right? They don't want to do that. So what they want to do is send it. See, this will slim out your margins a little bit too. So you've got to be careful with this one. But if you can get your foot in the door with a really good supplier and lose a few bucks while you prove yourself to them, it's all worth it, right? So the third one is very, very common. They won't want you to organise a courier, right? If they don't want you to organise a courier to pick it up and send you, they want to send it directly to you, your factory, your warehouse, your office. There's two options, right? Obviously, you can send it to yourself and then you forward it on to your customer. Second, you can use 3PL companies, they'll give you a virtual office, and there's a few. You can Google all that. I won't name them all right now. It'll take me all day, but they'll give you a virtual address, and then you can have the supplier send the gear to them. They will they can even package it up however you like, but they can take delivery, take off the on the box your details and stick on your new customer's details sticker, and then forward it on to your customer. Right? So I hope I'm conveying this all right, guys. But I think you follow what I mean. So the 3 negotiation tips are this, right? Is straight up drop shipping, explain your business model, explain the benefits, try and bring them around to our way of thinking, and sign a great supplier. 2, organize your own shipping. So all they have to do is pick and pack it. You're paying in advance. You organize the shipping, nice and smooth for them. They don't have to do a lot. They don't have to do a lot of thinking, just free sales really. They're just picking and packing, putting it in the office or the dispatch, ready for your courier. Easy, simple. They don't have to do a lot of extra work on their end. Free money really at the end of the day. The 3rd is having them ship it to you, and or usually, because if you want to do drop shipping, you don't want a whole heap of gear coming to you. Having said that, like I said, it's worth giving it a go to sign a really good supplier to prove that you know what you're doing. Okay, so yeah, that's number 3, right? So either send it to yourself and or a third-party logistics partner, okay, who will take delivery of it via a virtual address and then send it on to your customer. Okay, so that's the 3. That's 3 great negotiating tips and very, very common things that will happen when you're calling potential, big wholesalers and big importers who don't usually work with dropshippers per se, or may not even know what it is really. I mean, although it's getting more and more common that they do know now, because dropshipping is booming, and there's a lot of people out there, calling them and all the rest of it. Now look, my bonus one, and this is for more established people who are probably already making a few sales and have got a few dollars in their business account. And that is if they say, no, you have to sign up for a wholesale account. We've got a minimum order quantity, and that's it. We're happy to give you a wholesale rate, but those 3 options that you mentioned aren't going to work for us. So what I do, and this I just want to prove the drop shipping model to them, right? So I already know what my best sellers are on my site. So this is your bonus. This is your bonus for people who are a little bit more established. But stay tuned if you're starting out, because I've signed some big suppliers doing this, right? Is I'll say, look, okay, I'm happy to front the money. I don't want to buy the minimum quantity. I don't want to buy a pallet, but I will buy whatever, $1,000 worth of gear, $1,000 worth of one certain item that I already know sells well, and I know this item will sell well on my store, right? So it'll be something like one of the best sellers that I have on the store, and I'll know I can move this. I know for sure, based on sales history. And so I'll buy $1,000 worth of that gear, and I say, look, all I want you to do, in good faith, I'll buy $1,000 worth of gear off you, but all I need for you to do is to keep it there. And then when my orders come through, you either send it off to my customer direct, or you send it directly to me. I just want to prove to you that we can generate the sales, because what it's about, guys, is building the relationship, right? They don't know you, they don't trust you, they don't like you, they don't know that you're going to pay on time. So by throwing down the gauntlet with a really red hot supplier that you've always wanted to sign, and you know that you're going to be able to sell their gear, and you've got a few bucks, again, this is for a little bit more mature businesses. It's a very good way to introduce them to drop shipping and to prove that you're going to be able to make some sales with them, and to prove that you're a shrewd operator, that you're genuine, you're up and running, you are converting, you know what I mean? So you don't need to go and buy, 20 grand's worth of gear. But if you put $500 or $1,000 worth of gear that you know pretty much you're going to sell, you're almost guaranteed that you're going to sell it. And even if you don't sell it, you can get them to send it to you anyway and sell it on eBay at wholesale rates, and you haven't lost anything in the end. But it does give you that in. You want the in with these big companies, these big suppliers, these big wholesalers and importers. And you want that in. All you need is a start. All you need to do is start pulling that thread. Do you understand what I mean, guys? So I think this has been a bit of a long-winded video, but it's important because negotiating with real, genuine suppliers, not people that advertise dropshipping per se, where anybody can just sign up for an account. This is the real deal. This is how you build a real online dropshipping business, like a sustainable one, where not every single person and his dog is selling the same gear. Okay. And this is what we teach in our course anyway, guys. So, I mean, this is some high-level stuff here, guys, at the end of the day. So, that's a nice segue into, if you do want to find out more about how we do what we do and everything else in between, head over to dropshipdownunder.com.au/free. And there's a whole heap of free training there that you can get a really good idea. It breaks all this down into smaller parts, and it's about, over 2 hours of free content there, so it's well worth checking out. So that's about it, guys. Look, if you're getting some value out of the vids, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification so you don't miss any of the videos we're pumping out every week. And that's about it, guys. I'll wrap it up. Keep living the dream, and we'll talk again soon. Cheers.